we're back, Allison.
All right, what's in front of us here?
So like we promised in the last segment that we had taken the seeds from our first experiment, right?
Oh, the McFly seeds.
The McFly seeds, the 1990 slides, and then the ones that came with Elfie.
Yep.
Okay, and what we wanted to know is would they even grow? Let me start with mine.
Yep.
Is that we put the McFly seeds into this bowl. One of the things that I can promise you, and we'll have photos on our website and everything. The one thing is that I think we just had too much.
Yeah, I think we put too many seeds on that plate.
In there, and I think what had happened is, we kind of, I put them in there and I poured some water in, and this morning I thought it was drying out. And I put a little more, and now it might be too much. And one of the things that I saw this morning in the panic is the fear of mold. Yep. Right?
Because there's like this film on there that's white.
Exactly. So one of the things that we're going to point out is that there's this white film that was like in a clump. Well, to be honest, when we took our brand new seeds and put them in here and let it sit for a little bit, there is like there's the seeds, and then there's the liquid is like jelly-ish. So if you look at mine now, we had the same with Elfie's. So and then this morning again I looked at it, pure panic where I'm like, it's white. So the first thing I think is that it's drying out, right? My very first thought was I'm going to dump water on it. I did add a little bit of water since we just did it yesterday, but looking at it closer, the white is actually the sprouts on there. So
and we now have 4 green sprouts.
Right, and this is within the 4 green sprouts is from the last hour.
Yeah.
So okay, so we're thinking first response. There is mold, and I can feel some of you science people who knows chia seeds yelling at me right now. Is that it's not mold? What is it? And it is actually, that film is actually a thing called what was it?
Mucilage.
It is inside those chia seeds. It can take in a ton of water, obviously.
Which this proves it, because when I got here, you had watered it, and there it was swimming. And now look at me being able to pick it up. Like there's no water
dry.
in it.
What it is that film is like a complex carb / protein substance. Was it mold?
Right. We don't know.
Like
could have been just dried mucilage that was
exactly
on the outside of the fly, and that eventually Elfie got it too because we had put too much of the seeds, we think. Or it could be that there were mold spores in the 1990 McFly seeds that grew.
So that was our very, very first response. It's mold. And that was my response this morning when I saw this.
Yeah.
And
I'm happy to know that Elfie seeds were good. I realized we didn't use them today on the Chia Pets, but to know that there was another factor that went wrong, and whether it was the temperature, whether it was the watering,
that's exactly
whatever it is, I do feel like we're making headway on figuring this out.
Figuring it out. Yeah. I'm going to still hold out for these 35-year-old seeds that I may have put too many in or anything. At the very least, I'm now optimistic by this white clump of film. Before I would have been like, that is not, well, and also there's some reaction that's happening. So when you see this, what's happening is that the complex carbs, the proteins and everything that's inside it, there's another big word for that, but it's the water is getting in there and something is happening. So that's kind of what we're going to keep. But yeah, stay tuned and let's see if we have that wonderfully green coat.
I know. I cannot wait to see them sprout for real this time.
It's going to. I'm confident.
Like, comment, share, subscribe.